So I've really been into tactical and EDC pens lately. So searching online, I came across the Nitecore NTP10. No, it's not really this big. It's just a case. It's inside. So when I saw this, I just had to show you guys. Let's check it out. Let's take it out of the box, and the first thing you see is this matte aluminum gift pen case. This case is actually very nice. It's very well built. Now let's open this up and take a look at the pen. I want to show you guys exactly why I thought this was extremely unique. So I'm gonna give you guys a nice close-up look here. Check out this body. So it's carved from a CNC milled titanium alloy, and that titanium is about 1.8 millimeters thick. So of course, being made of titanium, this body is extremely lightweight, so that makes it extremely compact and extremely portable. So check out this tungsten steel tip here. Now this acts as a glass breaker and is used for self-defense, and that's why they're marketing this as a tactical pen. But I'll get into that a little later on in this video. So let's take off the pen cap here. Of course, this pen cap is made from the same titanium, and we do have a titanium deep carry pocket clip. And with the pen cap on, this is one of the most unique looking pens I have ever seen. I'm just twirling it. It's pretty hypnotic. Look at this. But this unique spiral pattern, as unique as it is, it might be one of his biggest downfalls. And I'll explain that when I get into the writing test a little later on in this video. But right now, let's talk dimensions. So the NTP10 has a length of 4.25 inches and a width of 0.35 inches and has a weight of 0.64 ounces. So let's test that out right now. All right, so let's drop this bad boy on there. All right, 0.6 ounces. So obviously my scale can't do 0.64, but it's close enough. And 0.64 ounces should be exactly 18.2 grams. So let's see what it weighs in grams. It says 16 grams. All right, so let's talk about this tungsten steel tactical tip. So they're marketing this tip as a glass breaker or self-defense tool. And that's why they're marketing this as a tactical pen. But I have medium-sized hands here. My hands are not big by any means. And holding it in a self-defense pose here, look at that little tip stick out from my hand. It's literally about a 1/4 inch sticking out from my hand. And this would be the way I hold it too, with my thumb right here on the end cap. So if I had to use this in self-defense, I don't think I would trust this thing. And at the same time, why would I use this as a glass breaker if I'm gonna hold it the exact same way and try to hit out some glass? You would either have to wear some gloves, and it just doesn't have the weight behind it to be used as a glass breaker. So that being said, I don't think this NTP10 should be considered a tactical pen. This is more of an EDC pen for me. So if it's an EDC pen, I believe this sharp tungsten steel tip here would just get in the way. I mean, if I have this in my pants pocket and I'm walking around all day, I'm afraid this will just wear a hole right through my pocket. I mean, this thing is sharp. So I would much rather see this pen, especially with this awesome design, as just an EDC pen without this tip. Just give me a nice flat tip there, and I can just carry this around on an everyday basis. So yes, this tip can screw off. So I really wish you can just take it and flip it around and screw it back in, but you can't. It only screws in one way. And it comes off because if I show you in there, you can see those 3 little dots. So that little piece right there is adjustable to accommodate for minor differences in refill length. So I've read a lot of reviews on this pen, and some of them were very negative based on this cap not wanting to stay on the back while you're writing. So looking on Nitecore's website, I'll put up a picture right now. This little tip here has these 3 outdents where this pen cap is supposed to snap on the back. So obviously they redesigned this tip because my pen cap actually screws on. So if I give you guys a close-up of this tip, you can see the threads there. And then I'll put up a picture right here of what Nitecore says this tip looks like. It doesn't look like that. So for those who are wondering, yes, this pen cap does snap on to close it, and now it actually screws on to the back when writing. So closed, this pen was 4¼ inches long. Now it's 5¼ inches long. So obviously that would feel a lot better when you're actually trying to write something down. Also, every review that I've seen said it comes with a Fisher Space Pen refill. Mine actually came with a Schneider Jellian 39 refill. So I'm not sure if they changed a few things around with this pen, or I just got one that wasn't really the norm. Not that the Schneider Jelly N39 isn't a good refill. I'm just saying it's different from everything I've seen online, even on the Nitecore website. And actually, I do have a Fisher Space Pen right here. So this is a Fisher PR4 refill. So let's stick it into the NTP10. Close it back up. Yeah, it fits. All right, so I put the Schneider cartridge back in there. And obviously with that Schneider Gel 39, it's gonna write phenomenal. But this is the point where I think this design right here is its biggest downfall. I don't know how some of you write. I guess some of you like to write more towards the tip, but I like to have a little bit more space between my fingers and the paper. So based on where I like to hold it, my fingers are right in those milled spiral designs. Not that it's a big problem, but it kind of feels weird with my fingers, you know, resting in those little spirals here. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world, like I said, but it just takes a little bit to get used to. So here's my current EDC pen. It's a tactile turn titanium pen, and see the body here doesn't have any milled designs or anything like that, and it just feels perfect to write with. The body actually has substance, something I can hold on to when I'm writing. But when I pick up the NTP10, it's just so thin. I mean, if I give you guys a comparison here, I mean, it looks so thin compared to the tactile turn. It just feels like my fingers swallow up this pen as I'm writing. But other than that, it is a very nice writing pen if you don't mind very thin pens and have milled designs all over the shaft. And I just thought of something, so let me take this off, unscrew the back, put the cap back on. So I was complaining about this tip here being too sharp if I actually put it in my pants pocket. Well, I got my Fisher Space Pen here inside of my hitch and timber. So let me just see how well it fits into this hitch and timber. And okay, it's not that bad. But as you can see here, that sharp tungsten tip is still sticking out from the bottom there. So now that I'm thinking about it, this could actually be worse, because now this is in my pants pocket and this would be right against the bottom of my pocket. So I think this way it would still eat a hole in my pants pocket, unless of course I bring it up a little bit to about right there, and then the pocket clip isn't catching on the elastic there. So I don't know, guys. Overall, I think this is a very cool pen. As a tactical pen, I think it falls a little short, and as an EDC pen with this sharp tip, I still think it falls short. But as a collectible pen, it's still one of the most unique pens I have ever seen. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of the Nitecore NTP10 Tactical Pen? I really want to like this pen. I love the size of it. I love the weight of it. And I absolutely love this CNC milled spiral design on this titanium body. But I don't believe this could be used in a tactical nature or be used as a glass breaker. It's just too small. So I wish they would update this pen and leave this tungsten tip off of it. And if they made it just slightly thicker, then we'd have a winner. But if I had to give this a rating right now, I'd have to give it a 3 out of 5. Now, I will have links below to the Nitecore website and Amazon if you want to check this out for yourself. On Nitecore's website, it's going for $119.95, but on Amazon, it's going for $84.95. So if you're a pen collector and absolutely have to have this in your collection, I'll leave those links in my description box. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe, and go!